So here just simple examples I'll give. So this is the file we have always used, cat/etc passwd. Okay, in this I want to search the details for any particular user. So using grep. Okay, grep is we can filter for a particular word using grep. Okay, so if you see it here, it is showing all the details for only John. Okay, let's see this file again. I need something in the uppercase. Okay, there is nothing in the uppercase, so I'll give one more example. What I'll do is we'll use that input.txt bash tr convert case. Okay, so I needed a file, so I used that one. So I'll just use again input.txt. I'll add this. Okay, I'll also add apple and orange here. Spelling mistake. So one more example for grep I'll give cat slash cat input.txt. Okay, and if I want to grep for a word orange, okay, so if you see it is giving output only in the everything in the lower case. Okay, it's checked for orange word which is only in the lower case. In case I want both lower and upper case, so I can add an option -I means case insensitive. Okay, so whether it is uppercase or a lower case, you should always give the output. So if you see, it has given both the values. So even for searching, by default I use -I option. Okay, most of the times we need only the values. Okay, we don't care mostly about upper or lower case, so I always use -v and -I. And if I use -v, so if you see what will happen, okay, it will give everything except okay, just yeah, so it is giving everything except orange, but it I searched for only lowercase. If I want only also if means I wanted everything except orange, I wanted to ignore orange. Okay, but it ignore only the lowercase, not the uppercase. So I need to grep with insensitive as well. So I can use both the options. First is insensitive and check for orange which is in lower or uppercase. Okay, and don't display that, display everything except orange. Okay, so if you see, so these are some of the important commands or options along with grep. And one of the again important one is we can also recursively search for something. So let's go in this directory dir11 sub dir11. I just wanted to see file 1. Okay, file 11.txt. So grep, okay, -r. I want to select check file 11.txt. Okay, and just enter. So if you see, wherever it is recurrently searching for the current directory for file 11.txt. Okay, and let's check the contents of file 11.txt. This is one of the method. It doesn't have, let's add something into it. My text. Now again check for the word my. Okay, so what it will do is it will check my text in all the directory. So bash history also it is checking. Okay, in bash history it is matching my word. Okay, so bash history is a file which maintains the history of the commands which we have. Okay, so it search for that as well, and even using history command we can check for a particular history. Okay, we are going off the topic, but this is also important. I wanted to check what I ran in 161. Okay, and run that command. So what was in the 161? Okay, if you see sudo group add class, so it will try to run that command again. Okay, so this is also one of the important options. Okay, so grep -r. So this was all about grep. Let's learn about awk as well. Okay, so etc pass wd. Okay, so a bit similar to cut command. Suppose I want only the first column. Okay, only the first column in this file. Okay, so the awk syntax is a bit different. Okay, and not the easy one, but suppose I want to get the first columns using awk, then what I can do is awk, okay, double quotes and then double curly brackets, okay, again double quotes, okay, inside that add print, okay, and as we want the first column we'll write $1, okay, and just press enter. Okay, just a minute. So this double quotes are not required, just print $1. So I'll again do it. So in double quotes add double curly brackets and write print $1. So we need only the first column, but as it is having everything in a single line, okay, there is no space, so it is treating this everything, each line as a column only. So what we need to do is, again here we can give, instead of a delimiter we need to add here field separator -f. Okay, so when I add -f, okay, in double quotes or single quotes we can write that the field separator here is colon. Okay, so if you see every column is separated using colon. Okay, and just press enter, it will give only the first column. Similarly, if you want a third column, we can do this using hyphen print 3 and then 4. Okay, so awk is also very important. It will give it will print a particular column. Now the last option is SCD. For SCD we'll need a file. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll create a file, or we already have, I guess, cat input.txt. Okay, so let's copy this. So it is called as streamline editor. SCD is called as streamline editor, and it is used generally to replace something, search and replace. Okay, so here if you see there is a S means a search, and G at the end means replace. Okay, so it will search for a particular word and replace it with the other word. Okay, so here I'll do it for input.txt. So suppose I want to replace apple with kiwi and just press enter. So if you see, it has replaced this. Okay, and only for upper lower case, because it is case sensitive. Okay, suppose here I want to do it for the uppercase as well. I'll have to do this. Okay, so this is how we do search and replace. Okay, and for whatever we have learned, okay, here, so there is an exercise, okay, which you can complete. Okay, so what I'll suggest is, complete this last two exercises, okay, user registration script and log analysis, it will cover most of the things which we have covered above. Okay, so you can do it